All right. So my name is Johnny Go, and I am playing Great Circus Mystery with
Just Lee Belmont.
Just Lee Belmont. This is a Disney game. I see all of you in chat saying it's an easy game, and you're not wrong. So here we're going to start. Time starts when I select player one, because this is co-op and we don't need two players. So let's go. So, like every Disney platformer, it's a side scroller. There's a lot of side scrolling. Oh crap, we're on easy. Hold on. Sorry, gotta change difficulty. That's my bad.
The run is dead.
Run is dead. Give me 2 seconds to change difficulty. My save states. That was all me. Oh my gosh. Alright, for real this time. And let's go. No one saw anything. It's totally fine.
So one interesting thing about this is that you might notice that we're only starting in single player. That's because it takes a little bit of time for Minnie to catch up at the intro section. And from the routing that we've done, we found out that it's faster for me to spawn at the boss for this.
Game is so hard, I got hit by like the first enemy.
Yeah, now Johnny has to dodge all the balloons and jack-in-the-boxes as we get to our first boss, the Juggler Weasel.
So this guy juggles. That's why he has a name, the Juggler Weasel. We're going to try and time a double hit, which I just screwed up. So we're just going to alternate and hit him. He has, I think, 8 hits on normal. Oh my gosh. Johnny choking.
There we go.
Anyway, we killed the boss.
Yeah. So, coming up, we're going to have the big mechanic of this game, which is the costume switching. And we're going to get our very own vacuum cleaner to take care of any enemies.
Some speed tech. You hold start, you don't have to see text boxes.
Yeah.
So there's a couple costumes in this game. Oh my gosh. Getting hit by everybody.
Uh-oh.
They all let you do different stuff. This one lets us suck up enemies, and you won't be seeing it much in this run. Pretty much for just basically the remainder of this first level. And then a little bit in level 5. And that's it. It's probably the least used costume outside of the basic, like, Minnie and Mickey that don't have any special abilities.
Yeah. Upcoming is the cannon segment. This is a little bit random because, well, sometimes that enemy just hits us for whatever reason. And there's also the cannon here. Johnny's going to wait for that as we both get momentum from the slope and jump up these stairs. And on to the next boss.
So this guy has the best mechanic in the whole game. He has invincible hair. Oh, but thankfully it's not invincible to start this fight. So when it's shaking like that, it's invincible. And you got to suck off the hair. That was phrasing. But you got to remove the hair with the vacuum so you can do damage. You can jump inside his hitbox and time it better to kill him. But in general, you want to be able to remove some of the hair here. Because it makes
his hitbox also... Well, he physically moves to the left every time we hit him, which effectively changes his hitbox location. So there's a bit of positioning involved in that.
Yeah. But that was pretty decent RNG, just because we were able to remove some of the hair right away. And now here we're getting the second costume, which lets us climb walls and slide down some ropes. This costume can move pretty quickly if the level allows for it. Most of the level... This is pretty much the only level that does.
Oh, nice. That's a normal mode only enemy right there, I believe.
Oh no, I missed my jump.
Ooh, I got the schmovement though.
Well, Lee's going fast. Johnny slowly moves down these slopes.
This guy. Another normal only enemy. And now to the next boss, the turtle. Try as you might, you can do double hits on him, but they don't do anything to his health bar. And as far as we know, he's the only enemy that applies to.
Yeah, there's a mechanic in 2-player in this game where if 2 players hit the boss at basically the same time, you'll do twice the damage. And for whatever reason, even though you can both hit this boss at the same time, he only takes damage from one player. It's sort of annoying. especially because this boss is effectively an auto-scroller. Which went auto-scroller with RNG. So it kind of sucks.
A deadly combination, really.
That you can't get double hits on here. So he can do one of two things. He can come into the middle like this and shoot water at you, or he can jump out of the water and let you hit him. He can do either one twice in a row. Ideally, he will jump out of the water twice like that every time, and then have one middle cycle like this. But you almost never see that unless you RNG manip this game, which, to be fair, this game is basically free to RNG manip because nothing changes the RNG. But we just haven't.
Yeah. we swear we know this game. Okay, so Johnny's going to take an intentional death so I can solo this next screen, because it is substantially easier to do that than having both the mice on screen.
You're so dead.
Yeah. Normally I have a lot more health at this part, and I'll have to damage boost and hopefully get this. Nice. And now I have to get through the vines. I'm going to take this a little slow because I have one heart.
Oh, so close.
Unfortunate.
Well, now I can damage boost through some of these smog clouds. So normally you'd have to wait for these, but since he has taken some damage, he can jump through two of them. Then I'm going to spawn in right here at this last one to just let us skip this last set here.
And this way I come back with full health so we can take down the next boss.
So normally you're supposed to be jumping off this boss's head. Oh no, I screwed it up. So this is what you don't want to see, is him rolling. But what you saw right at the start of that fight... Oh no.
I might actually die here.
We should both die here. Oh, you don't want to die. You have no lives.
I need to stay alive for doubles.
So unfortunately this boss is just falling apart. Oh no. Well, this is the Johnny Solos the boss.
Good luck.
Section of this run. So helpfully you can just kind of hang out here and he'll jump into you. You don't want to see him roll like this, so this is some pretty terrible RNG. But it is what it is. This game, despite being an easy Disney game, has just the worst RNG if you don't manip it.
I'm spawning in for the beginning of this, right?
So you're gonna want to spawn in, but you're also gonna need to costume change right away.
Gotcha.
Because you're gonna be on the wrong costume.
A scenario where I'm dead on this level, so.
And this is the pony costume. It is the fastest costume in the game, because you can dash, which you're gonna see
Johnny's favorite.
Liberal use of, because it's way faster than just walking. Oh no. There's a lot that can go wrong on these levels. If you just mess up your movement a tiny bit from what you're used to.
Yeah.
And to be honest, both normal and hard are not very optimized for movement for co-op. We spent most of our time optimizing easy.
Yeah.
So, normal and hard are free. You guys should play this game and take the normal and hard co-op world records from us.
Okay, so now Portrait Pete. His two gimmicks are that one, he'll shoot laser beams from his eyes to try and send books after us, and the other, he's going to reach his head down and try to breathe fire. Ideally, we want the fire because that's much faster for us to hit him. And we're currently trying to time our double jumps. There we go. And now we need to switch to the mining costume on the next screen.
So this game got released on both SNES and Genesis. This rotating room right here, though, is a SNES-only room. Because it makes use of Mode 7.
To show off Mode 7.
Why would you make him a SNES game with no Mode 7 in it? Certainly a very useful Mode 7.
Okay, so now
Oh no.
series of rooms.
Yikes.
Johnny's gonna have to do his best to remember that the silver safety blocks are not here. That is a luxury that we only have on easy mode, and we have to do some different platforming here.
And normally we would have landed before that pit, but it's fine.
So the candles land on them. You have to either dash through them or shoot them with the pop gun, and that kind of leads to a little bit of oddities for platforming. And we're slowly making our way to the top of the stairwell, which is where the next boss will be.
That is a normal only enemy.
We're going to try to get a double hit specifically with the charged pony, so I'm going to have to spawn up here, quickly change, get a charge, and then see if we get it.
Yeah, so he did not give us the RNG that lets us get a double there.
Yeah. So the strat we're going to do, when his eyes glow, he's going to shoot out these little ghosts, and we're going to iframe our way through them to land on top. So I'm going to try to go for another. There we go. So that's 2. I shot him once with a pop gun as well. I need to take a death here. This one's you.
There's a couple different attacks he can do here. This one you see right here is... Oh, no. All right, well, it's you now.
I got it. Yep. Okay, there we go.
So he can do the dive that he did at the very end, which you want a pop gun, or you can jump on his head. And jumping on the head is definitely faster. So this level, we get a free costume change, so we don't have to wait to change costumes, which is nice, because that costs about 3 seconds every time you got to do it. And you actually can't complete this level as the pony. You need to be on this mining costume here for part 1 and... Both parts, part 1 and part 2. Oh, I need to die. This is another solo Lee section.
Yes. Johnny, I was going to ask, do I want to go for the extra heart for this, or is this fine?
Yeah, grab the extra heart. Why not?
Okay.
Marathon safety.
Yes, the classic.
Oh, so that's another thing about this game. Normally, in a lot of games, when one player dies game over, they can't just come back right away. In Great Circus Mystery, as long as the screen changes, the second player can come back after death. Which means, so like right now, I'm game over. It says, wait. Once lead transitions to the next screen, I'll be able to come back whenever I want.
This game is a lot more lenient than its sequel, in that if both characters, or if one of the characters runs out of lives, they're pretty much gone for good until the next game over, I believe.
So Lee's going to do some damage boosting here, so he doesn't got to wait for these spikes to fall here.
Yep, I can take exactly 2 hits while watching out for these guys.
This is an extra safety heart.
Yeah. As far as we know, I cannot make the cycles there by doing that, so gotta go the slow way. Okay, so now we have a bit of costume switching tech. So I'm going to jump, land, costume switch, and then Johnny's gonna spawn in, switch his costume, and then we're gonna hopefully try to land on this guy. No double.
So if you get the first double on this boss, you can get the second double for free. But if you miss the first double, you basically can't get doubles on the rest of the boss.
Okay, so this section, there's a whole lot of grappling to do here, and a lot of sliding as well.
Oh no.
Nice. A lot of slopes.
Oh. What just happened? Oh, Lee disconnected. He said he had a thunderstorm, so hopefully he didn't just disconnect out from the thunderstorm. Can I kill him? I cannot kill him. Unfortunate. Well. Lee, come back. I also can't progress the screen. Well, hopefully Lee rejoins. Oh no. Well, I can kill myself. Not helpful. I'm not sure how we want to handle this. I can probably reset and load this level up with a password and play it normal if we want. Otherwise, with Lee disconnected, I'm not sure. My guess is his power went out. All right, let's see what they say in chat. No, okay. So I got a password for the caves. I could restart, and let's just do that. I'm making an executive decision until I get told not to. All right. Restart. We got a password. It's fine. This co-op run is now single player for a little bit. Minnie, Mickey, Donald. All right. Sorry about this. We're doing our best. Oh, that's the wrong level. Shoot. All right, hold on. Google just lied to me. All right, I guess it's Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Mickey. Should be back in less than a minute. Well, I've already reset Lee. Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Mickey. What? Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, we have more life and stuff than we should, but it's fine. We'll just do this. Apologies again. If Lee does get back, he'll be able to rejoin. So we're gonna wait through this again. Thankfully, this is the shortest level in the game, so there's that. Even with this auto-scroller. We die to get past those blocks instead of costume switching, because costume switching costs 3 seconds, and he would have to do it twice. Because the mining costume actually can't break the magic pickup blocks, which is unfortunate. It's all about the ride and the journey, indeed. So I don't normally play this level, so it's going to be exciting. This is normally all Lee tech. So if you jump into this boss, Lee sort of alluded to it last time. You actually can costume switch while the boss loads. So you don't have to wait for the, oh no. You don't have to wait for the costume switch after the boss fight. Here we go. So we're back to where where the run died. Oops. It's fine. What we want to do is avoid dying here, though, because game overs are actually a thing in single player. So there's a costume switch you can do on that transition that will do the costume switch during the transition instead of having to do it either before or after, but it's super tight.
Did the net play die?
The net play did die, Lee.
Okay.
I assumed your power went out.
No, it's just the weird internet. Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Yeah, we're just fighting the Brontosaurus now. I can rehost net play if you want.
Oh, yeah.
You could join in for the end of this. Oh no. Oops. I'm not used to fighting this boss solo either. Alright, here, let me rehost netplay. Oh. There you go. It's rehosted. So you can join whenever, Lee. So this boss normally has 4 hits on... Oh, no. 4 hits on easy. I think on medium or normal, he has 6 hits. So one more pop gun, I think, should kill him.
Hope so.
Oh, nope.
Okay,
Well.
so he's a little bit healthier.
Oof. All right, well, he definitely... be the Dale to his Chip. There we go. All right. It's a little sketchy, but it's fine. Oh, did you just die again, Lee? Oops. All right, whatever. All right. Well, I'm just going to reset again while we wait for this level. And then we're just going to use the password to get to the frozen level. Oops. All right.
Did it crash?
You did. I'll just play it out. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. You got this.
You can do
Sound like
commentary,
well,
though.
Sure.
It's going to be maybe behind the... Oh, it's already there. Sweet. All right, cool. You failed. Thanks, game. All right, 1 sec. All right. Okay. Minnie, Mickey, Donald. Disaster strikes. The curse of GCM lives on. That's the wrong costume. So normally I don't have to costume switch at the beginning of this level, so it's a little different. Ooh, we missed the timer. It has a frozen level, indeed. This is level 5. The whole level is on this ice timer, which kind of sucks. Oh my gosh. I'll just skip the heart. That would have been really nice. There we go. We'll get that one. Until you get to this boss or this mini boss, and then the timer is... It's still there, but it's also dependent on how fast you kill this boss.
Yes. So in an ideal setting, once we beat the boss, the water cycle will be at the top.
Which it is not. So we're going to change costumes. Climb up here, change costumes again. And go, because it's faster than waiting for the water, unfortunately. So these underwater spiny things are kind of annoying, because they kind of just get stuck and get in your way. We're going to get some more health here, just because... We'll probably take some extra hits in here, will be my guess. Get those extra lives also. Those lives are secret, but the speed run, it's so much faster to go and get them anyway. So we just go through there. See, this guy's right here in my way. Oh, we didn't even hit the transition. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be very interesting seeing you fight the cloud without the double
Oh
vacuum
no! Cursed! Just cursed. The cloud's solo?
I mean, it's already tough as it is with both
Oh, yeah, the cloud 2 player is brutal.
of us.
Oh my gosh, you troll Ice Cube.
Another interesting thing about this section is that normally there's also a lot of safety blocks to help Johnny do some very easy platforming, but since those aren't here, we have to work for our platforming.
So normally, in single player, you have to wait for him to come down like this. In 2 player, you can alternate jumping to hurt him while he's high. So this boss is just awful in single player. It's the most RNG dependent boss in this whole game. He can heal himself. It's the only boss in this game that can heal.
Mm-hmm.
And him deciding to heal is just a thing he does. See right there, just healed for no reason. Oh, he can also freeze you. which you don't normally see a lot of. Okay, I think this is it. Woo! All right. Costume switch here, because we get a costume switch for free during the boss death.
Now it's time for the final level, where we'll have to use not every costume, but a few of them.
We use 2 of the costumes.
Yeah.
We use the safari costume for the first half of the level, just because we need it to climb at the end of part 1, and it's faster movement than the pony because there's a couple of the ropes you can slide down. And then once we get to the top, we switch to the pony, and that's the rest of the game basically. Oh, we switched to the. Oh no. Okay, we didn't die. Woo! We'll switch back to the mining costume right at the end of the level, too.
One interesting thing about this level is that we're going to have like a sort of mini boss rush, so to speak. We're going to wind up fighting a couple of enemies we fought before.
It's a Capcom game. Of course there's a boss rush.
Wouldn't be complete without it.
Oh, no. Alright. That kind of sucks, but it's fine. Oh, this strat's not going to work. Uh-oh. Fine.
Yeah, there's quite a few strats that won't.
That's still fine. Alright, let's not die. That's the goal. Right there.
Oh, one thing we forgot to mention, and correct me if I'm wrong, Johnny, the jumping on the stick pony does more damage than the regular jump.
Correct. So jumping while in the pony costume does 8 damage. Jumping in any other costume does 4. The pop gun does 6 damage. Jumped too early. Unfortunate.
So again, similar to the first Portrait Pete fight, we're
again.
ideally looking for more attacks, since that's his faster move. And anytime we get the eye laser beams is a little rough.
Especially in single player when you're not doing double damage. Oh my gosh, too late that time. So now we're on to the very final section of the level. We're gonna ride some blocks that move. This game likes to introduce mechanics and then like not ever. Oh my gosh, really? Okay. Disagree, but that's fine.
So essentially, the last thing in between our way to victory is a whole bunch of flame pillars and an onslaught of enemies and some wall climbing towards the end.
Yeah, so we'll swap to the mining costume here, and then we'll swap back to the pony costume at the top of this section. Ooh, let's not die. There we go. Ooh, we didn't die. And then you actually can costume switch while this boss is loading, so that's what we're going to do. This is a somewhat new strat that lets you jump on the boss's head, which you're not normally supposed to be able to jump on this. But if you release the charge pony's charge while you're in the air, the game lets you jump on him, which is super useful. Because otherwise you got to break his helmet with the pop gun and then jump on him, or you can just shoot him to death with the pop gun by getting right up in his hitbox.
For this little ending part, Pete is going to dip his head around each of the different pots. Ideally, we want to jump on it so we can do more damage, but if we're unable to do that, we're going to take pop gun shots.
Yikes.
and he's mainly going to be breathing fire.
There we go, and that's time. Boss is dead.
There you go. GG.
GG. So normally we would wait for normally we would wait for Mickey and Minnie here to yeet this ball into space. But since we went way over estimate with all the technical issues, I'm just gonna say y'all should play this game. It's fun, it's relaxing, it's cozy, and that's it for me.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yep. I'll see y'all later, and have a great rest of your marathon. Peace, everybody.